Oh my goodness, we made it. How good is that? Hey everyone, welcome to Hck4G CON CTF official launch. I don't know, it's 12 a.m. here in Melbourne. My eyes are bloodshot. My team and I have been working tirelessly over the last few months, and we're going to tell you all about it. If you're wondering who is this bloke that's having a chat with you and asking you, I hope you're doing well. My name is Sammy Chalks, and I am the founder and CEO of Hck4G, the non-for-profit organization that is fighting to disrupt cybercrime in underserved communities. And I'm super excited. I'm pumped. It's taking months and months of preparation and hard work to get here. I figured, what better way to kind of kick things off? So for those who are playing, it's officially started, guys. It's officially started. So you can start capturing the flag now and hacking for good. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about our organization. But before I do that, I kind of want to bring in the team, the A team. Literally, guys, I kid you guys not. If not for this group of people here, plus all more people that are obviously not on the call, we would not have been able to have Hck4G CTF this year. So I am super excited. I wanted to put that music up so you guys can hear me properly. I'm super excited because it's just goes to show how amazing individuals can be found from different nooks and crannies of the world, like, from Nigeria, Ghana, Australia, the United States. Literally, it's all over the place, and I'm so excited to have you guys and have you guys hear the story of what we're doing here at Hck4G and who we are and why we're doing what we're doing. So to kick things off, I kind of, have no one else, and I have no way to just really introduce this bloke. Long. So Long is a cybersecurity threat analyst and a CTF builder. So Long has basically been going through this pain with me for as long as I can remember. So I am so grateful to him because he's basically just stood behind me. People have come and go, and Long basically just went, you know what? I don't know what this bloke is doing, but somehow we're going to get it done. And guys, to tell you how important his support has been, we didn't even have a website. We didn't even have a CTF platform built. It was just an idea. And I had the weirdest, craziest photo that I was showing everyone of what the CTF might look like 6 months ago. So Long, what do you have to say for yourself, mate? Why are you so awesome? And why have you decided to give your time and energy to something that is a great cause? So give us a quick introduction and tell everyone what you love about building a CTF.
Hi, so as Sami introduced, my name is Long. I would say that I love Sami ideas about mitigating cybercrime
I'm
at its
blushing.
roots, which is the people who don't have any other choice but to do crime. And also, Sami ideas coincidentally kind of align with what I've been doing at my club, at Deakin Cyber Associations, which is we also made these CTF workshop where people can hang around, have fun, and learn new things. Overall, it's been a tiring period where we have to do a lot of challenge, setting up new things. When I also have to juggle between work and my my final year at uni. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's been fun. It's really fun working at the new CTF events. Thank you,
With
Sammy,
what
for
I've
this
been doing at
opportunity.
my club, at Deakin Cyber Associations.
Oh, wait. Did you just meet yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, because I hear the echo.
Yeah, that was because I joined on LinkedIn. I wanted to make sure that people that this are actually working. But guys, you don't want us to literally spend an hour here having a conversation and only to realize that oops, it's actually not recorded. Nothing has been working the last hour, so I'm just double checking everything.
Yeah,
Keep
because
going.
I hear.
Yeah, there you go. So I've got it. Everything is working. So we are good. We are good. So I think for those obviously who's out there, any hiring managers out there, Long is going to be present at the Hck4G CON day on Saturday here in Melbourne. And he's more than happy to come have a conversation with you about potentially giving him a job. Like guys, I kid you not, if not for the fact that we're a startup, hashtag startup life. I would have absolutely stolen him away. So he's an absolute gem. Do not wait, people. Like, guys, let my phone start ringing already, and let the beating begin. And also, we have another incredible guy, Shay. Shay is just one of those individuals who's basically like he's so stubbornly interested in and passionate about cybersecurity, and is also so open to just learning and absorbing knowledge, even when it doesn't make sense. So Shay, like I am super grateful that you chose to support this mission. And again, I know a lot of you guys who are probably going to be watching this or are watching this right now might not necessarily know a lot about my story, about the heart and mission of Hack for Good, what we're doing here broadly within the link group, and what our mission and what our aim and vision is as an organization or enterprise. But people like Shay who, for no payment whatsoever, like no promises whatsoever, is giving countless hours, multiple nights over the last couple of weeks to actually help make this CTF page look as sick as it does, guys. So how cool is that? Like, if not for Shay, guys, all the cool clock counting and the cool hacker gear and all of that is brought to you by Shay, who obviously, Shay, you're gonna tell us your hacker hand eventually, but for now, I'm super excited for you to sort of tell us who you are, what you do, and why you are so awesome, my friend.
Oh, thanks. So you think I'm awesome? That's good. No, well, I mean, I know the webpage, I think, it might be a little bit rough, but I think for, learning the skills I have, like I only learnt to code HTML, CSS probably like within the last couple of months. So I was pretty happy with how that actually turned out, and, learning new things like how to put a countdown clock and all of that. But it's good because all the stuff I've been learning, like this is a great opportunity, and I actually get to like use the skills that I've been learning. So like there's no better way to learn than to actually do it for yourself. So
Yeah,
you can do all the reading in the world, but until you actually go and do it and use your skills, you're never actually gonna refine them, or I guess learn. Well, you'll learn, but it won't ingrain as well as if you actually do it. So
yeah. I think I typically describe that. I'm sure you probably know this by now. I typically describe that as job-ready skills, right? Because you can study all night long, all day long, all week long, but if you don't know how to solve problems, you are in big trouble. So, Shay, you do have a really unique background as well. Like you have not always done cyber. And
no.
also a little birdie tell me that you live literally in the middle of nowhere. So for those who are not familiar with Australia as a nation is actually as big as a continent. So literally, like the continent is so big that you could be driving. I think it's like a month to drive around Australia or something like that.
Oh, it could be longer than that. I think it takes me 9 hours to drive to my closest city. So
Yeah. So you want to tell everyone, I guess, your journey into cybersecurity and how long it's taking you, and basically what you're super excited about for the future, and then obviously tell us where do you live? Like why does it take you 9 hours to go buy milk from the milk bar?
well, pretty much. So I've been studying cyber for I'd say about like 2 years now, which actually started with a boot camp. That was a 6-month boot camp, which was it's pretty broad. It sort of touched across a lot of things, but wasn't super specific. But it was, enough to spark an interest in cyber. I thought, I actually, like a lot of people getting into cyber, thought pen testing was quite cool. But there's a lot more to cyber than pen testing. So, but yeah, my background is not in cyber or IT at all. I'm a carpenter and a master trainer, and totally, not cyber related at all. But since as of 2 years ago, started the journey, been studying pretty hard, and then about a year in was when I went to my first B-sides, which was the first B-sides in Adelaide, where I met.
Nice. First blood.
Yeah, so which was good. It was really cool. They had a CTF there, and that's where I met a few special people that kind of led me to where I am now with Silink. So I guess that gives you some idea of the importance of networking, because that's, you know, you hear about it, but that's pretty much where I am now because of networking mainly. And then now I'm getting, you know, mentored and getting really good skills. And I've already got like 2 certifications now, which I'm surprised a little bit, but
Oh,
for someone
jeez.
with only 2 years of learning, yeah, like to get a, you know, something that's meant to take 4 years experience. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with where I started to like where I am now currently. So yeah.
Yeah, Sanam Makadia is shouting you out on LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, he ran my boot camp. He was, yep, he was really good. Thanks, Setup.
All good, man. Looking forward to today for our story. I think, for those who are obviously wanting to hire Chase for a remote job, he's received a lot of endless jobs, approaches to this daily. But guys, that's all you need. Business is not a career. The man is awesome. Like, it would be a great asset to any organization who's wanting to obviously, hire. So you can reach out to me. I'll happily vouch for him. I'll put my blood on the line, to ensure that you obviously get the best deal by hiring Shay. But without actually going any further, like, we've obviously, the three of us all live in Australia, although light years ahead of each other in some in some aspect. We do have some really incredible people here also who have helped out in a lot of different capacities. Some of them have helped out by building CTF challenges. Others have, come into the picture a little bit late in the game, but have not in any way, form, or shape had, the smallest of impact. All of the impacts are huge and big. So one of those people is the seeker himself, Oladimeji. Ola, do you want to quickly tell us why Silink, why Hck4Good, why did you pick this? And Ola, you do have a unique story that I kind of want you to tell everyone about what it means to essentially disrupt cybercrime, right? Because I know you told me a story about how you actually were offered money by cyber criminals to join their gang. Again, if you feel comfortable sharing that story, I'll be more than happy for you to sort of tell us why. You tell us a little bit about that, because this is kind of the heart of what we're doing here at Hck4Good. Is enabling and empowering young people from all over the world, from underserved communities and untapped regions, to say no to cybercrime, to be empowered to actually pursue cybersecurity as a career. So Oladimeji is a security engineer and security researcher, and he pretty much just tinkers and plays CTFs and builds CTF. And Ola is based in all places Nigeria at the moment. Ola, I believe you're in Lagos, Nigeria. So do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us, if you feel comfortable, tell us about your story of how you were almost converted into a cyber criminal, but you said no until you met me, right?
Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hi, good day. Thank you, Sammy. Hi, Long. Hi, Sam. Nice meeting you guys, and hi everyone. So, it's fun. When I say it's fun here in Nigeria, now, like they already see us as some people actually see the country as a bad egg, and which is actually not our fault. It's how the country is, and generally how it is. But not everybody is going to be bad egg. Some of us are actually pushing out to make things fun and work out to actually change the kind of picture or the narration. So Hck4Good has actually been nice, to be honest. Nice meeting you, Sammy, again. Thank you for putting me on board, and thank you for putting me there. Yeah, I think when we first met, I told you I like the initiative because here in Nigeria, people all not in Nigeria generally, Indian. I've actually been hearing about Indian, Ghana, not only Nigeria. So I've actually been hearing about people actually believing in scamming than actually the other side of the cyber way instead of going through the normal way. And you understand. So I won't lie to you. I grew up here, and when people actually know that okay, you can do some of those things, they actually be like, okay, look, guy, come and be part of us. You can make money. We can fly you to South Africa. To you understand that kind of thing. But it's just just my own belief and one thing about it. So I started at young age, and okay, with all this irregular coding, you understand, I love to write Python code. So I think that's actually where I started from, and limited resources here. So I started researching, making time for myself to actually look at things after working a normal regular work, go back to cybersecurity lane, and that is, and people still actually comes, guy, come and join us. I think you have this knowledge. You can actually put it this way. You can do it this way. But I was like, no, I think I prefer the other way because even me personally, if you actually take my money, I will not be happy. You know, I don't want to lose anything. So I just sit down on the other end, pushing. So I actually start encouraging people. Okay, do you know what? Let's start creating activities on our own end with little we have here. So that's actually where it's coming from. Doing the local CTF challenge activities, purchasing things outside the country, using it in Nigeria here, and also I've actually I also I encourage the good part of cybersecurity when I say the good part of internet resources, digital devices, anything. I actually advocate for the good part of it, not the other part of it, because it's actually one thing that nobody wants to lose anything, and everybody's actually very very careful these days, so not to lose anything. So it's actually better to push more and give more vibes. So that's it. I think that's part of what it is here, and that's why I like the initiative. Even currently now, going into hardware hacking, I think I'm enjoying that now. Creating activity, creating device, making things work. So that's me. Thank you, Sammy, for bringing me on board.
That's good, man. Thanks for coming along. I think I'll probably just make you a security engineer here. I think I can do that for a lot of you guys. Long, you're one. All right. Thanks so much, Long, for sharing. Sorry. Thanks so much, Oladimeji, for sharing that with us, guys. I'm not sure if you were able to hear and pick up some of the nuggets of gold that he obviously shared with us. So it is really important to understand the peer pressure that a lot of young people in underserved communities and untapped regions go through day by day. Like even when you are skilled, in writing Python code, like Oladimeji is, you often get approached by the syndicate for you to join them and start committing cybercrime, for you to join them and start committing scam. And one of the most ironic, I guess, perhaps misconception that people have is that the cybercrime often impacts people in other countries only. It's not impacting locals in the local, whether that be in Lagos, Nigeria, or in Ghana or in India. But research is showing more and more that it is the locals that actually bear the full brunt of a lot of the cybercrime that is going on in these regions that are often outcast and forgotten. So Oladimeji's story goes to show you guys how important it is to empower young people to make better choices. And I'm so glad that you chose to stay true and do the right thing. You did not go down the wrong pathway, because if you did, we would not be having this conversation. And not only did you make a better choice, you are also empowering other young people around you to do the same. So I genuinely want to thank you. I want to encourage you to continue to learn, to continue to study. Literally, the sky is your beginning. There is literally no limit for you, my friend. So keep going. You obviously know that we are going to support you here at the link group. Hack4Good is going to be there on the ground, supporting the movement to empower young people to make better life decisions. So with that, look, guys, another quick shout out that I'm going to do really quickly to to those who have actually been helping out as well that are not here presently. I want to shout out to Randy from Proofpoint, and Proofpoint in general. They've helped us with a few challenges. I also want to shout out to Jervin from 00 Security and the BRCTF guys in Ghana. You guys have been amazing. So thank you to to I'm trying to remember the name, Saeed and Arnold, and to Ryan. You guys are absolutely incredible. You're gems, you're legends, you're living legends. And thank you to every single person who is running a workshop on Saturday for the Hack4Good for the Hack4Good conference day proper. Thank you to every single speaker, to every single panelist. And I want to shout out quite hugely to DEFCON for sponsoring Hack4Good workshops this year. So all of the original workshop creators can be found on our website page. So to all the original workshop creators and the workshop presenters, we want to actually shout you out and say thank you so much for the work that you've done. We are so grateful that you guys chose to be so generous and to help advance and be part of the mission to disrupt cybercrime and empower young people to essentially be educated, to be aware, and to gain job-ready skills, which is what we do here at the Link Group and Hack for Good. So without any further ado, I definitely want to start by actually sort of diving a little bit deeper into what went into building this CTF. Like, it's 12:21 a.m. here. And by the way, guys, you can actually contribute to this conversation. So this is not a this is not a captive audience. So if you've got any questions, if you've got something you want to add, please feel free to do so. We are absolutely ready to converse with you all. That's why we're here. But to sort of move on, like, I guess I'll kind of start the story. So this all started, I guess, with my story, which I'm not going to share on this stream today. If you want to hear my story, then you need to go and buy your ticket. You need to go and buy your ticket to attend Hck4G CON 2025, Hack of No Nation, right here by clicking on. So if you go to con.hck4g.org/2025, you can get your ticket right away. Guys, do not forget, we still have the buy one, gift one campaign. So if you have not gotten your ticket, now, not only can you get your ticket, you can also bring your friend with you for free. So I want to thank you guys for the support that you've already given us, that you continue to give us. But if you want to hear my story of how I went through cybercrime in Nigeria and how I was saved and literally rescued from that, and how I've been able to build a quite, I would say, successful cybersecurity career from not only defending organizations from cyber threat, but really advising boards on how to defend the organization and essentially reduce cyber business risk. So how did we start all of this? So I think it was pretty much somewhere at the middle of the year, somewhere around May, July, or June, that I decided, you know what? We're probably going to do a CTF. What sort of CTF it is going to be, I have no idea. What the theme of the year is going to be, I have no idea. And then I basically decided, you know what? I'm just going to reach out to a few really, really great, awesome individuals. Shout out to you, Ryan, from Duka. Dude, you are absolutely amazing. Another great individual. And Ryan was like, yeah, I know a great guy that would actually be great. And that was how I met Long. Dylan, obviously, is someone who's really the powerhouse for the work that Duka does. So Duka is officially a Hck4G ambassador as well. So for those who do not know what Duka is Deakin University Security Club, I believe. Am I correct? Is that the full meaning?
The official name is Deakin University Cybersecurity Associations, but we're technically a club.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So that is it. So they're a great association. Shout out to Risk as well, RMIT, University Security Club as well, association. Another great Hck4G ambassador. So basically, I started out, and one thing that was obviously very true for me was my journey. I wanted to make sure that came through in this first CTF that we're going to be running. So guys, this is the first ever Hck4G conference and CTF that we've ever had. So a lot of the stuff that we've had to do pretty much never existed anywhere. We did not have up until a couple of months ago. Neither myself nor Shay, well, Long had a bit of an experience, and the Seeker, Oladimeji had a bit of an experience. I think I and Long were pretty much noobs. Sorry, I and Shay were pretty much noobs. We had no idea what we were doing. We had never built a CTF before. Well, Shay, unless you've been secretly holding on me, my friend, you haven't been saying the truth. All right, well, Internal Stranger, I can see your comment. Well, we are actually officially launching the Hck4G CTF. So the CTF is live. You can all start playing right now. I want to kind of see if there's already someone who's already solved it. So what's the scoreboard? Oh, it's already happening. Oh boy, what is going on? What is going on, guys? It's already happening. Oh boy. All right, before we go back to the scoreboard, I kind of want to talk about that. And for me, I wanted to build a CTF that is different. Like, I really want to take a pause to really make sure that sinks in. I did not want to do another CTF platform because there's stacks of really incredible CTF platforms out there. You have the Pico CTF they do incredible job. The Down Under CTF. There's a lot of really great CTF organizations that do incredible work. I didn't just want to build a CTF. We wanted to build a mission that actually creates education and awareness for people to know what it means to be, someone who is in an underserved community and untapped regions globally, right? Because we want to disrupt cybercrime. We wanted to use the CTF to actually provide education and provide, awareness to people as well. So we are actually not done. We still have a lot of challenges that we're releasing. So for those who are obviously doing really well so far, if you've already completed all the challenges, we're going to be releasing more challenges in the morning. This CTF is going to be going on till 12 p.m. AEDT on Saturday. So that would be, I believe, what time would that be in Nigeria, Ghana? Probably 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. your time. I think so. So if you've gone through the challenges that we've already got, there is more coming. So do not fret. We've obviously built some really, really incredible challenges that actually goes to help provide the awareness that people need about cybercrime in some of these regions. So I want to thank every single person who's registered to participate. Thank you very much. We are super excited and pumped to have you guys here. So this was essentially how we birthed the challenge. And it's been really hard, really being able to build enough challenges. So we've had a lot of incredible partners who've shared some challenges with us, and we've obviously created our own as well. So shout out to every single person who helped out in those regards. So guys, I've said a lot. This is my perspective of how everything is gone. Of course, I pure red and red bloodshot. Have not slept for I don't know how many days I haven't slept now. It's it's so bad. But I know you guys have obviously been going on that journey with me. So I'm kind of keen to to sort of hear your opinions on how it's been so far. How has the CTF challenge been for you? Like, what's the worst highlight and what's the best highlight? Let's go from you, Oladimeji. You're mute.
Come again. Sorry.
So what's been the best highlight of the CTF? Because I kind of talked about it from my perspective. I'm sure you probably have a difference of opinion. So has this been the worst CTF you've ever been part of? What's been your biggest highlight in terms of good things that have happened or will happen or still happening? And what's been your worst highlight so far?
Okay, for the CTF, to be honest, the Hck4G what's it called? The Hck4G kind of the way it's actually meant to be was actually very fun, to be honest, because when I was creating some of those challenges, it's not going to, I won't lie to you. For example, one of the challenges there that I have to implement what's happening locally. So actually, okay, let's put this one together and let's make it make sense, you understand? And like you say, what challenges
you brought in this
coming.
local cybercrime story from Lagos,
Yes,
Nigeria.
yes.
Guys, this can only happen at Hck4G CTF, guys. This is so good.
So that's actually what's what's going to be like. Okay, our own story. Nobody have to tell it for us, so we have to just make it. And also to actually let people know that okay, you can actually do more things apart from going illegal way. You understand? So that has actually, I would like to, has actually got me cracking my brain. Okay, how am I going to implement this? And that's it.
Yeah. So what's been the hardest part? I guess.
And
What have
to
you
be
hated
honest,
most? Is it my voice? Me calling you at literally ungodly hours, going mad. You go and fix that.
okay. Yeah, okay. So this is it. Yeah, the time zone is different. So I could remember the last time you had a call. You understand? I think day before yesterday. You are at. I think it's the afternoon there and it's midnight here. You understand? So I just have to
Yeah.
just be awake, just try to put everything together. To be honest, that's not even easy at all. But here we are. The challenge is going on and it's going to be
Thank
fun.
you very much. I appreciate it. All right, cool. Long is kind of one of those guys that is like he's calm and collected, even in the moment of storm. Even when it looks like nothing is happening, he's probably devising a great plan on how to solve a problem. So shout out to you, Long. So Long, I'm kind of keen to sort of dig into your psyche a little bit here, and maybe get to hear a little bit about what you thought was the biggest highlight so far. I know we've got still a lot of work to do, obviously, from now till Saturday. And what's been the biggest lowest points? Like, I know you're obviously short on time. You've got a lot of other deadlines as well. So I'm sure the timing of the CTF hasn't exactly been easy. And we haven't had a lot of help. Like, guys, like, bless every single person who genuinely wanted to help out but could not. Because we had a lot of people reach out saying that, hey, I could help out. But at the very last minute said, nah. So without the people that are on this call and those people that I mentioned, this event would not be happening. So I'm so grateful. So Long, tell us your biggest highlight and your lowest points.
I would say the biggest highlight was an hour ago, where we are very certain that the event will run smoothly, at least for the first day, because everything is set in stone, everything is deployed and up and running. And as a very objective oriented person, I'm just happy that we can get there despite all the hardship, despite all the people got lost in the way. Let's just say that. Yeah, well, initially, the teams, we have more people, and I didn't think that I was gonna have to step in the role of setting up the infrastructure and also making some challenge to myself. In the this very sensitive time period. But yeah, I think we pulled it off, at least for now. Touch
Yeah.
wood.
Well, guys, please do not try to deduce us. We would ban your IP. Do not forget that we have powers. We have powers to do some really, really crazy things. So go and read the rules. Go to ctf.hck4g.org/rules, so you can see all the rules that you should not break. And shout out to Shay. So Shay, you designed that page that basically tells the story of what Hck4Good is, mate. And the funny thing is, when I called on you to help out with it, like, you basically knew very little aside from what I had, told you about Hck4Good. You knew very little about what we were trying to do, but you kind of, you're like, I guess I'm gonna have to go research, and make sure I know how to write HTML and CSS and JavaScript, But at the same time, like, I know you said that you've learned a lot through that journey, but I'm gonna bet that it hasn't been easy. Like, you haven't enjoyed every single part of it. There's been times where you're like, I've got work to do, but Sam is asking me to do this. This is so annoying. And also the fact that, guys, I am still learning how to be detailed. So when Shay was like, where's the data you want me to upload? I was like, it's not done yet. So I'm sure that there have been, like, literally low bar moments, and also at the same time, high moments. So what has that been for you?
Yeah, the the website, to be honest, has been a bit of highs and lows, but it's not. I've enjoyed doing it the whole time, but it's just when you're trying to figure something out, like how to put a timer, or maybe there might have been a typo or two about the actual time of the event, but like, no, it's been, like, overall, I think it's been pretty cool. And with the whole CTF, like, seeing how it's done from the other end, like, I thought initially I was just going to be participating in it, but like now I'm actually helping, like, design stuff, upload the challenges, like I'm actually being a part of it. So I think that's been pretty cool, like, because I didn't honestly think I'd be doing what I'm doing now. So yeah, like, no, it's really
good.
cool. So I'm pretty grateful for that, to be honest.
Nah, that's awesome, man. That's good. All right, guys, let's see what's happening on the scoreboards. And let's get some music going, people. Like, this is going to be fun. That's very loud. Who's smashing it? Who's literally, smashing the whole board right now? Let's find out. Let me share my screen real quick. Okay, where's the page? Entire screen. Okay, let's go. Scoreboards. Oh, we still have this seed. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I'm guessing it's TSID. Anyone else want to have a go? We have T-Seed leading the goal right now by 640 points. Guys, that is huge because we actually put a lot of designing some of these challenges, and we literally mischievously. I'm almost like genius. I'm sure Shay did the same thing. Oh, there was one person I forgot to shout out, which is Chrisimo. Chris, he's just an incredible guy. Thanks so much for sending us those challenges, Chris. We are so grateful. Guys, I literally have no time to call out and shout out every single person who deserves a shout out. So, you know what? You know yourself. You're out there. thank you from the bottom of my heart, and see you on Saturday for Hck4G CON. So if anyone has not gotten the ticket yet, guys, I have no idea what you're waiting for. You can see the team. You know we are dapper, right? We know, we are good at what we do. You can see the incredible team of people that we put together, which is the best part of it, is working with these incredible minds to build something amazing for the cybersecurity community. And we have Team Eagle coming second place for 530 points. Woohoo! It's very close, guys. It's very close. It's just 90 points below. So, guys, TC team, you guys need to keep up the game so you don't lose out to Team Eagle. Team Eagle, shout out to you guys. I don't know if you guys are super Eagles or weak Eagles, or I have no idea with bored Eagles, but you're doing a great job. We also have the Untold. Does anyone want to have a go at pronouncing that name? Untold. Untold is literally coming right now at third place at 340 points. Who is the last person on the game? CTF said, what is happening? What is happening? But I'm sure you guys are doing a great job trying to solve those challenges. And guys, most importantly, we genuinely built these challenges for you to have fun and learn and research. Guys, let's revive Googling. Get back to doing some research. Get back to gaining some real-world problem-solving skills and research skills and critical thinking skills. And this is what a lot of these challenges seem like. So do not forget to Google. Do not forget to Google. So this has been awesome, guys. I'm sure by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we're probably going to have someone with 20,000 points. I don't think we have up to 20,000 points, but this has been awesome, guys. A quick final shameless plug: if you have not gotten your ticket and you're in Melbourne, Australia, or you're in Sydney and you want to you're looking for an excuse to fly to Melbourne for the coffee, you know what I mean, for the coffee. This is your excuse, right? Shout out to those who are obviously coming from Queensland, from Brisbane, from Canberra to Hck4G CON on the 26th of November. Sorry, not the 26th, the 15th. I have no idea what is happening on the 26th, but guys, I have not had much sleep. So take it as you leave it. I was going to say there's a 1 in front of it, but it's actually a 2. Anyways, on the 15th of November at RMIT University, guys, go and get your ticket. Do not leave this till last minute. We are filling up very, very fast, and we want to have you there. Hck4G conference would not be complete without you. Yes, you. Go and get your ticket. Do not forget, we have a lot of really, really good vouchers that we're giving away. Buy one, gift one campaign is still running. Guys, there is still time to get your ticket. And tomorrow, we have an amazing podcast with the man himself. The man himself, Randy, how do you pronounce Randy's last name? I've kind of gotten tongue twisted right now. So let me find out, guys. This is the moment of truth. Do I know my best mate's name, or do I not know my best mate's name? Guys, no one knows people's last names typically. I'm going to find Randy's last name. Let's see. It is I got it right. It was Randy Pagman. So guys, if you have no idea who Randy is, then you must be sleeping or living in the cave in the cybersecurity industry. Randy's journey from being an FBI agent who was fighting, basically doing counter-terrorism and counterintelligence. He's coming on board. We're having conversations about how he went from being in the FBI to not working at Proofpoint, and also founding DEFCON, who's our main partner for the workshops that we're doing this year. So guys, do not forget to tune in. That will be 2 p.m. tomorrow, Melbourne time. And I believe it will be somewhere around 11 p.m. Nigeria and African time. Again, Africa has multiple different time zones. So look that up. It's 2 p.m. EDT. That is the time zone that we are currently in Melbourne at the moment, because it's daylight savings. Guys, to wrap things up without having to push this long, I want to sort of give this mic back to the team and say, guys, do you want to give everyone your final words? What is your key takeaway, and what would you advise anyone who's playing, right? Anyone who's playing in the CTF, what would you advise them to ensure they get the most out of it? Long, let's start from you. So what would be your advice to someone who's playing, and someone who's perhaps maybe just this is their very first CTF? What would you advise them?
So recently, I think in the recent years, it's been a trending that people use AI to assist them in payload development, so to sort of get an advantage edge in a competition like CTF. What I say is you can use whatever tool you like, but make sure that you understand the core concept of the vulnerabilities we're introducing in these puzzle. I would like to say them, refer to them as puzzle, because they are. And yeah, I hope you have fun and learn new things along the way.
Nah, that's awesome, man. Thank you. All right, for yourself, let's go. I'd like to imagine, what would you say? What would be your advice for anyone who's perhaps, is in Nigeria, had never played a CTF before, but somehow is being torn between going into cybercrime or going into cybersecurity? What would be your advice if they're perhaps partaking in this CTF?
So my own advice to anybody playing the CTF or participating in the CTF in Nigeria or anywhere around the world is just have fun. Do you understand? Have fun, play with it. You understand? Use any tools you like, but don't break the server or don't break the network you are using. Do you understand? So just have
Guys,
fun and
yep, I do agree with that. Do not try to DDoS us. We literally
your
good.
so CTF is actually part of cybersecurity. Take it or leave it. So just play with it, learn, and making research also is part of CTF. So make research, use tools that you like, and just play with it. So that's my own.
Nah, that's cool, man. Thank you so much, guys. I really want to thank you for tuning in. If you've been watching us the last 40 minutes, thank you, Internal Stranger, for your comments, for always being true, a true supporter of the stream. Thank you very much. Shout out to Hck4G. Thank you so much for your comment, mate. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you so much, Michael Chinweba. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, mate, but I hope you forgive me. Shout out to you, mate, for tuning in. Shout out to Sanam for hanging out with us, even though it's literally almost 1 a.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. Shout out to every single person who's obviously continued to watch. And guys, the amazing A team, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, I'm gonna let you guys go get at least, I don't know, 3 hours of sleep, and let's reconvene, because there's still awesome work left to be done. So
I am super excited, and I know it's going to be great. So
yeah, with that, guys, thank you so much for jumping in. I really appreciate it. For those who are playing, we want to see how cool. Oh, all right, we can see there's some. Oh, there you go. CTF Sec is actually climbing on the ranks. So, guys, we want to see what this looks like. Who's going to get the most flag and who's going to take the prize, the grand prize home. Guys, do not forget the grand prize. There's over $25,000 worth of prizes to be won. And shout out to our sponsors, CompTIA. Shout out to you, mate, Jack. Shout out to the guys at CompTIA for sponsoring the event. Shout out to our partner, Scilink.com. Go and buy your certifications on your courses. Yeah, I'm a bit twitchy on my eye. Shout out to Security Blue Team, an incredible partner as well, for giving us vouchers to the winners. Guys, we've got so many good swags to win. And if you're going to be there on the day, come say hi to the team, and we've got some swags for you as well. With that, we are so grateful. We are so pumped. Thank you for tuning in. And with that, have a great one, everyone. Cheers. Let me find...